The thing about the Enegan part of me is that its frequency is so high. That part of me, that the frequency of it's so high that I have the understanding to mimic beings. It's one of my specialties. So as I was chased, I've been chased by possessive beings ever since I was flying around as an interdimensional Enegan. After I split off from the chunk of energy that was before the original first being came into being, and possibly beforehand. I was being chased by so many beings. The old stalkers come to mind. I think they've been chasing me ever since I was in interdimensional space. That's the kind of drive that they have. Usually it's a beautiful thing. For me, that memory, that's different. And as I was chased by these beings and they would possess me, perhaps, just the intention of chasing myself is enough to cause suffering. And the suffering that I experienced, I grew from. And what I grew was understanding about the beings chasing me. And that understanding that I grew about the beings chasing me, it gave me the ability to mimic these beings. And lots of spirits do this, but it is my specialty. So because I'm one of the highest frequency beings there are, you might even say the highest, the Enegan part of me, I've been chased by so many that I've got focal points that that have my own understanding of these beings, that give me the ability to mimic these beings. In fact, and it gives me the ability to mimic them so perfectly because of their intention of possession. It's karma, and it's my defense from possession, and it's one of the best defenses there are, and that's the defense mechanism that my father loves. I kept seeing in Shutter Island, there's this bit where there's this old man psychologist class, is German, and the main character Leo, and I always think, Leo, he's me, and I saw the other characters and I tried to label them, and something kept going off in my head saying the psychologist is my father, Jay Ara, and I think, that doesn't resonate with Jay Ara. He's not this creepy psychologist. Well, I'm sure there's a psychologist in him for sure. But he would always say to Leo, he would say, I love your defense mechanisms. I love your defense mechanisms. And he'd say it a few times. And I'd always get a bit weary of how defensive I am from all the stalkers. And now I'm thinking about it, like, that's the Enegan part of me. My defense mechanism is mimicry. But the difference is I amplify amplify it in my own way after I mimic the energies of these beings. I amplify it in my own way, and that is my defense. One great defense that I have. I believe my father is proud. JR, that is.